From now until the end of time, we'll stay in your kitchen and talk shite.
Back again. Can you believe all the news that happened this week?
Incredible,
I know.
mate. So much has happened.
I know, since the that Titanic sub came back. Who could have seen that coming?
Yeah, blimey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're all
They came
alive.
back and they discovered a lost civilization of Atlantis, haven't
Yeah,
they?
mental.
Incredible stuff.
Yeah, can't believe we landed on Venus, all that kind of stuff.
Who knew, by the way, that the primary religion in Atlantis would be Judaism? Incredible revelation.
Oh no. No.
Maybe that's
I thought you didn't.
Zionists. Is that a band name?
That is a good band name. Atlantean Zionists. There you go. Zionists of Atlantis. There you go.
Yeah.
I'm the one who voted for Jeremy Corbyn. You didn't. So I don't know what you're. Don't make it. We're gonna get fucking David Baddiel.
Hey, I've said I have huge respect for the Jews.
But there we go. Anyway, funny. We'll leave it then. Probably. So as you've got no preparation, Tate, we'll run through.
Yeah, I'm high and dry now.
Well, we've got. Luckily, I prepared for 3 episodes, so I can put the team on me back again. So we've got a few. The first one was a story of a good friend of ours, of mine, who decided. I'm going to start that again. Put that up big time. Rewind. So the first album of the week was from a mate who was experiencing the frivolities that's available to you in the Greater Bury area in a kitchen of a Saturday evening before going to work on the Sunday. So he was up till like 8 a.m. He went and he said, I went straight from the kitchen to the building site. That's a really good name for a band. Album, sorry.
Out of the kitchen into the job site, maybe.
No, there you go. That's not bad.
Out of the kitchen into the job centre. That was me when I got sacked last time.
Then there was another headline I saw that was a good album title. Welfare claimants who bought Prosecco. I thought was interesting. It's obviously it died in this room, but yeah. And there was another one. The follow up to that was they don't make them like Jesus anymore, which is undeniably
That's
true.
Just heathens now.
Just heathens.
Yeah.
Just all heathens in it. Because you've done no preparation, we'll speed on to tomorrow's albums list this week. That makes sense to me. So this is a classic off the early days of starting the album list, which was "Hold Me Like Dog Shite." The end of it. At an arm's length. The Chris McCooey one, our Lord and Saviour and graphics design man, came up with a while back. There's no such thing as a beautiful scrotum, which is again undeniably true. And of course, the final one, which is I probably should have put this second because that one's a better punchline. Anyway, this is what you get on this absolute mastery of the craft. It was Playground of Dangerous Chemicals as an album title.
Nice. Radcliffe.
Yeah, exactly. This was a good one, right? So we'll get the Wikipedia page up for this, so I remember what I'm talking about, right? But when you end up in a Wikipedia hole, as often happens, usually when you should be sleeping. Do you know what I mean?
Usually, I just watch like YouTube shorts that read out things because I'm
a fucking idiot.
Gen Z, and I just it's always like they're reading out a Reddit post. With,
are we Gen Z?
I think we're right on borderline.
Oh, well.
Yeah, but I don't like read things anymore. I have a TikTok do it for me while there's like a video of like someone cutting into a bar of soap or like a random iPhone game. It's the only way I can consume entertainment anymore.
Yeah, fucking video, that Subway Surfer shit. But this one right comes from what year are we talking? We're in the year 904. Yeah, Seculum Obscurum, right, which is not the.
That sounds like a bodily discharge. I'm going to be honest with you.
But this is so you've got band name and and album, debut album. So the Seculum Obscurum was a period in the history of the papacy during the first 2/3 of the 10th century, during the following the chaos of the death of Pope Formosus. Who could forget that? But right, so the also known section is where we derive our content. The band Pornocracy with the debut album Rule of the Harlots. So yeah, if you want to Google that,
Is that
porn? That's a real thing. Look, there you go. I'll put the Wikipedia page in the
Wow.
in here. But yeah, there you go. So yeah, that's that. That was because there was a load of there's another band list we've mentioned in previous times. Another good name for a band was Sexually Active Popes, where because like until like the 12th century, I think you could be the Pope and have a shag, which would be class, really. Just like well, on from Vatican shagging.
Vatican shagging? That's a fucking band name right there, mate.
Right.
Fucking hell.
We've got you know Sky Bar in Bury.
Yeah, I'm familiar.
We
Never been in.
Yeah, you don't
You'd
want
have
to go
to.
in there.
I think I'd take a waterboarding session over walking in that.
Yeah, I
fucking
think the lads at Guantanamo go fucking hell. So I think I'll stay here.
yeah, I'm all right.
Yeah, but
I loved it. I was walking past the other day actually, and there was a lady. It's on a Tuesday or something, and like she looked like pushing 30. She was clearly once attractive, and sort of
what pushing 30? The Sky Bar pushing 50.
Well, maybe I don't know. Dolled up to 9s, crying her eyes
Just
out.
like how you say 30's old. We're both 26. Fucking.
I'm 25, mate.
Well,
I've still got life in me
Well,
for 3 months or whatever. But she's crying her poor little eyes out.
Oh, right. Okay.
And just fucking, she won't phone to someone. She's just chain smoking and fucking drinking and that. I thought that's right for Sky Bar on a fucking
on any day, really. But so when we walked past it, what the band name was, there was two, because there was actually technically three, because you have two in one here. Broad Daylight Karaoke, or just Daylight Karaoke, because there's nothing more jarring than walking past a pub and hearing fucking, essentially, karaoke.
You're right. That is it's an activity that shouldn't be performed
at all, ever.
Shouldn't be performed under daylight conditions. No.
Got to wait for dark for that.
Yeah.
But the thing being, as well though, with the fella doing it, was doing Shaggy It Wasn't Me, but he was going it wasn't me, it wasn't me. So then it and there wasn't me. So I thought it was quite shit, really. But
that's actually a decent band name. That's like rather than all the it and there wasn't me's.
It might have even been your suggestion. That's maybe why I think it's dreadful.
I think that was actually now that I think about it.
We've got another one. I think we've got another one of yours coming very soon. Another two of yours coming very soon. All the bands names you suggest, at least privately, are better than your own band's names. So, hello. He's all right.
He's not clawing my arm. Fucking asshole.
So we had from Scott LFC 87. Where is he? Where's this cat? Look like fucking Doctor Strange, love here. So from Scott LFC 87, patron and good all round fella and extremely bitter Liverpool fan. Always love to see his bitterness on Twitter. He suggested from a headline from somewhere. It was Leprechauns of Death. So I thought it was quite like an Irish metal band.
I think that's mid. Mate.
Oh, well, Scott pays for this. Retract that comment. He pays £1. He's more. I'll sacrifice you.
Scott, pay more. Mate, we should have tiers.
I think it may be
at like £10. Then any list suggestion gets accepted. £1, you're still open to.
No, Leprechauns of Death's good. Don't listen to fucking Finding Gaz here, dickhead.
Finding Gaz is good.
It's shite. Here's one of yours was though. I think it was one of yours. The Stationary Gypsies, which is quite interesting. I feel it's quite. I don't think that was me. Someone anyway. And as well, and I don't know where it came from. But cracked acrylic and the fucking slags. Ow, you're a fucking slag.
I like that one, cracked acrylic in the fucking slag.
This cat is attacking me. He's not. He's obviously a
Baz.
fucking slag.
Baz, what's this?
No, he's
Just an arsehole.
No, he's just biting me now.
You
Fucking bastard.
He's getting exiled.
He's
Fucking get out, you twat.
Kurt Zuma him. Fucking hell, that hurts. Not on Gavrilo.
This is what I've dealt with ever since I've got him. It's been fucking non-stop violence.
No
man.
No animals were harmed in the making of this shite. Don't worry.
Apart from you were fucking harmed.
I was, yeah. I've just been scratched to fuck. Well, don't worry about me. So
the chair's broke. It leans back very far.
it does. That's
Well, maybe I won't lean back.
that's a thumbnail though. I think at least for that one. Yeah. So what I did have as well, right, was I've been seeing a lot of shit rappers advertised to me on Instagram. There's one who was like going on about like his grandparents dying as a big like unique hardship. Everybody's grandparents die. He was about 30. It's like
that's about the age.
It's statistically improbable that that they would be alive still. Do you know what I mean?
Unless you come from the line of slags who all got pregnant at 18.
Well, yeah, of course. Yeah. With the cracked acrylic, all that kind of jazz. But yeah, so I keep getting them. I keep getting them over and over again, right? And I've noticed there's like a breakdown of characters within the space, right? So you get like the people who call themselves conscious rappers, which just means like they're attempting to say something important. Which you should do anyway, really, instead of just.
I disagree with that statement. First of all, you should say nothing of any importance. Shut up! You don't know what you're talking about.
Fair enough. Can't argue with that. But so it's like there's like the conscious rap ones who are like, yeah, I'm going to the top in it. But there's like, I don't know what it is. It's like there's fucking. Like they say the lyrics are all, like there's a lot of lyrics about how good the lyrics are, but there's never any fucking evidence. Just like
my favourite, and it has gone viral, but that Central C tune, how can I be homophobic? My bitch is gay, which is just an incredible fucking like.
It's a good line, right? Yeah.
It's incredible, mate. But what sort of mind comes up with such a?
Yeah, I thought it's. I do like that line. It is because it's like it's obviously not serious, is it? But But there was another like the other ones. My favourite ones of them. My favourite genre of them is the ones who like sing about having like loads of money and cars and that. And it's like if you go on the advert, right? They've obviously like hired a Ferrari or a Lamborghini or something for the day.
Yeah.
But then you look on the profile, and then 3 pictures down. So, oh, great class day at work today, and they're fucking grafting, pulling tiles up. I don't think. I don't understand. I do not understand.
Plaster her with a fucking Lamborghini.
Yeah,
mate.
exactly. Yeah. I don't.
Plaster her with a Lambo. Is that a possibility?
What did he do? What there's something in there.
The plasterer's Lambo, maybe.
Oh, a plasterer's Lamborghini. There we go. We've done it. But let us know in the comments what you would do. The old engagement and all that shit. But what was it? So with I was just thinking though, is like why does that appeal? Do you know what I mean? Like music about like because a lot of like the most popular hip hop stuff at the minute is all like I've got loads of money and I've got loads of cars and that and I've got loads of fanny hanging around me. But I understand the sort of aspirational bit of it. But it's like, why does that, appeal to normal people?
Power fantasy, innit, though, innit?
I know, but if I'm hearing a song about, like, oh yeah, I've got loads of money. And it's like, right, well,
here's the thing, Theo. Maybe you just want to feel sad and like the government's fucking you up the arse all the time. But maybe normal people want to have a bit of optimism in life.
No, well, they're wrong. Essentially, so well, you're wrong. That's the. But yeah, it's like I've noticed as well as like there was one lad who had like a proper pencil thin mustache, and looked like he was about 12 and going, "Yeah, my bitch," and all this stuff. It's like,
it's the kind of mustache that only works on a black dude, I think.
Yeah.
Like if you get that mustache and copy paste onto a white man, it is just straight up paedophilia.
The Trevor McDonald.
Yeah.
I know what you mean. Yeah. Well, that's racial facial hair sorted out. If nothing else,
we cover a variety of topics. We're not just about band names.
We aren't. We go through the entire list, mate. Should we go for hang on, no, can't do that.
A bonus round.
We'll go for a bonus round. Yeah, I thought as well, right? Upon watching the British Grand Prix 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago. I noticed, right, Sam Ryder, you know, the Eurovision fella, the English Eurovision.
Oh yeah.
He came across, right, like, because Cara Delevingne refused an interview with Martin Brundle, which is unacceptable. But like, she proper arsey went like, "No, I'm not going to be spoken to. Don't want to speak." No, and it's like contractually obliged now. It's like if you on the fucking grid, you have to speak to it. If he comes up to you, you have to speak to him. And she's the granddaughter of Winston Churchill, so she can fuck off. Anyway, so that's Cara Delevingne slander over. But by contrast, Sam Ryder was on it, and he just came across as a really fucking sound fella. But right, so then that got me thinking for material for this shite. Sound fellas with shit music. So I thought of Sam Ryder because and I also thought of Lewis Capaldi, who comes across very nice, and I think I'd like to go for a pint with him, but his music is dreadful.
First of all, I don't want to name where I work, but I work at a certain place, and we're only allowed music for the first 2 hours in the morning before customers come in. And the
Taliban fucking embassy.
The fucking music that they play in this place is comparable to being waterboarded.
Oh, yeah.
And I've just
any retail. Wait till fucking Christmas, mate. Fuck me, Mariah Carey, George Michael.
Fucking hell! Oh god, it's the 2 worst hours of my life. No. We had 3.5 good songs on today.
And how long a shift? 8 hours.
Well, no, it's 2 hours in.
Oh, right.
But it's after that. Listen, I like working with music on. I prefer a bit of noise, but after that 2 hours in the morning, I want nothing but fucking silence.
Yeah.
You know.
And then
The only sound I want to hear is me screaming into the void.
Yeah, I just want to hear the voices in my head telling me to kill.
Yeah, like fucking Westlife and shit. And I'm like, but it made me realise, because having been a chef previously, you often work with a lot of eccentric people. Yes. And now where I'm at now,
still on. Sorry, total derailing you. Yeah, go on.
Being a chef previously, you often work with a lot of like eccentric people, and the music in the kitchen is usually pretty good. But working here in retail, I'm with.
You've chose some shit jobs, you. Chef, retail, 2 worst things you can do. 2 most fucking, 2 hardest fucking things you can.
I'm going to be a bin man next.
Yeah, I know.
Something, you know.
Fucking air traffic controller.
Yeah. Well, if you gave me a share of the Patreon money, maybe I wouldn't have to do this.
Exactly. So if you would all kindly give a quid to patreon.com/ultra.
So I can quit my job.
Yes. Just need about 5,000 more of you, and then we're there. Yeah. But anything more, Tate? For this one?
No. I've not prepared for this one. I need another week, really.
Yeah, I know. We do.
give me some time to come up with some ideas. I apologise for the quality of this one. The last one was really good.
I thought so. Well, no, I thought this one was all right as well. It's a bit rambly. Less controversial / racist politics than this one. And we didn't, with this one, we didn't, sort of advocate for the global warming. So I think
I'm advocating for global warming right now before the episode ends. Think about this, right? Global warming, we get it done.
Next week,
because this is it. So you've got 2 extremes with the public's opinion on global warming. You've got the left wing, which thinks it's real, it's going to kill us all. We must do something. Stop using gas. You know, it has to be done now.
Fucking
We're all going
hot
to
air
die.
coming out of your
We're
mouth.
all going to die, right? And the right disregards it entirely. Says it's not real. It's fucking. It's liberal agenda or whatever. It's a load of bullshit. It's not real.
Mental cases.
I am a mixture of the two.
No, you're an idiot, is what you are.
I'm a mixture of the two. First of all, I believe global warming is real,
Okay.
but I'm all for it. I'm all for it, mate.
What's the point in living?
Yeah.
And on that, we'll leave you there.
On that bomb.
Right, yeah. So, goodbye. Thank you for watching. Patreon.com/VultureAuthority. All that shit. See you soon.
All your money goes to beating up the homeless.
Yes, it does. I know. See you later.